Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao. A complete chapter-by-chapter exploration by Ryan Franklin. The Tao Te Ching teaches that the way which can be fixed into a single path is not the eternal way. Use no way as way. We took that teaching seriously. Rather than presenting one interpretation and calling it correct, we examine every chapter through 4 classical lenses: philosophy, cultivation, Zen, and martial arts, because Laozi himself warned us against clinging to one perspective. Each lens reveals truths the others cannot see. Together, they uncover possibilities that no single reading ever could. This is the Tao Te Ching. Read the way it asks to be read, with an open mind, from every angle, holding nothing fixed. Wang Bi, the brilliant young philosopher of the 3rd century, reads each verse as revealing the deep structure of reality. The relationship between being and non-being, form and emptiness. Heshang Gong, the hermit by the river, reads the same words as a manual for inner cultivation. Breath, energy, meditation, and the transformation of the self. Chan Buddhism was born from the meeting of Indian meditation and Taoist insight. Its founders studied the Tao Te Ching deeply, and recognized in it the same truths they had discovered through sitting. Chan strips away commentary to ask, what is this verse pointing to, right now, before you think about it? The internal martial arts, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, are the Tao Te Ching made physical. They were created by Taoist practitioners who took Laozi's words literally. The soft overcomes the hard, the yielding overcomes the forceful. Every verse is read through the body. Neither Chan nor martial arts is foreign to this text. They are what happens when different traditions take the Tao seriously and follow where it leads. Yield and remain whole. Bend and become straight. Empty and be filled. Wear out and be renewed. Have little and gain. Have much and be confused. Therefore the sage embraces the One, and becomes the pattern for all under heaven. Not seeing himself, he is clear. Not justifying himself, he is distinguished. Not boasting, he has merit. Not being proud, he endures. Because he does not contend. No one under heaven can contend with him. The ancient saying yield and remain whole. Are these empty words? Truly, being whole, return to it. Chu. Yield, bend, the paradox's first term, what appears weak. Chuen. Whole, complete, what yielding achieves, integrity preserved. Wang. Twisted, bent, deviation from the straight that achieves straightness. Wa. Hollow, depressed emptiness that becomes the condition for filling. Heshang Gong, cultivation. Heshang Gong reads the paradoxes as body cultivation instructions. Yield and remain whole in practice. This means not fighting the body's conditions. The meditator who combats drowsiness creates more drowsiness. The meditator who yields to drowsiness allows it to pass. The practitioner who forces breath control damages the breath. The practitioner who allows the breath to regulate itself discovers it knows how to regulate. Each yielding opens a door that forcing would have kept closed. Empty and be filled, this describes the center's dynamics. Bodhidharma Chan, Zen. Non-seeing, everything becomes clear because nothing is distorted by the effort to see. Because he does not contend, no one can contend with him. Chan takes this literally. When the sense of separate self dissolves, who is there to contend against? The enemy seeking an opponent finds only himself. This is not pacifism but the disappearance of the conditions under which conflict can occur. The question, are these empty words, receives the Chan response, try it and discover. The truth of the paradox is experimental, not logical. Internal martial arts. Yield and remain whole. This is the principle of receiving force rather than meeting it. The fighter who yields to an attack remains intact. The fighter who meets force with force risks destruction. Bend and become straight. The path to the target is not direct. The circular routes of the internal arts curve around defenses and arrive at unprotected centers. What appears bent achieves what straightness could not. Have little and gain. The fighter who holds no fixed technique has access to all techniques. The fighter who commits to a repertoire is limited by that repertoire. Wang Bi, philosophical. A description of the sage ruler's governance method. The paradoxes are not contradictions but descriptions of non-obvious causality. The ruler who does not assert himself becomes more visible, not less. The ruler who does not claim credit receives more credit, not less. The ruler who does not compete becomes unopposable, not weak. These outcomes violate conventional expectations because conventions misunderstand how influence actually operates. Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao, by Ryan Franklin. Both volumes are available on Amazon and free on Kindle Unlimited. Links in the description. Watch the complete chapter-by-chapter deep dive. The full 2-hour 22-minute movie is available on the channel. Link in the description.